Welcome to rjbassini.com. My name is Rich Bassini. Today is August 10th, 2018. Today's topic, I want to talk about being blocked by social media. Today, all you hear about, how I found out about it, is from watching the news. They call it shadow banning. And Twitter has been, involved in this here, as Facebook and every other social platform out there. And the reason why you're probably wondering why I'm bringing it up is because I had sent out some tweets today after I read the article, because I've been hearing so much about the shadow banning. I want to know what it was all about. I want to see if it's actually legitimate. Now, it should be none of nobody's business, even the social media. Now, here's the thing. So hear me out on this here before we get into it further. I don't go on social media platforms to voice my opinion about politics, religion, talk about the president. People who follow me on this channel, I do not discuss religion and politics. But at the same time, whatever your religious beliefs are, or what Democrat or whatever party you belong to, whether you're a Republican or Democrat, whatever it is, whatever you are, conservative, liberal, whatever, that has no bearing with this video, what I'm talking about. That's personal, and that's your take on it. Me personally, I take offense to it when I'm getting blocked for something I never even did. So in a minute, I'm going to go to Facebook, and I'm also going to go to Twitter and show you the tweets I put out there, and nobody has responded to them. I also put up, excuse me, with Wikipedia, what does bias mean, for those who don't know what bias means, and what is shadow banning. Now, I wasn't too familiar with it until I recently heard on a newscast. You might say, well, do you discuss political views on Twitter, Facebook, that you would be banned or blocked, or in some cases think you're being banned or blocked on Twitter? No, I don't. I don't discuss those topics. I said it, folks. I said it in my other videos, folks. I do not discuss those topics. But here's the thing. If I follow a news broadcasting company, or I am following maybe, a political figure, it shouldn't be no reason to block me. I'm not responding to the comments or responding to them. I'm just following to see what they have to say. So people say, well, there you go. That's your problem. You're probably following a news channel that offends Twitter or Facebook or whoever, maybe even Google or YouTube. I don't know. But what bothers me is that, why is it, I can understand if you get a person coming on there preaching hate, inciting trouble, violence, and stuff like that. I can understand that. Now, for people who follow me, or people that know my character, friends, relatives, YouTube subscribers, you know the type of character I am. Now, people may say, yeah, but on YouTube it's one thing, but in your private life you might be, look, and my private life is my private life. We all have private lives outside of eBay and YouTube and everything else. What I discuss with my family, friends, and members, and what I discuss on YouTube is two total different things. What I discuss with my family, that's my personal business. But I don't discuss my personal business on these platforms. And if people are censoring this YouTube channel, be it YouTube, Facebook, Google, or Twitter, or Instagram, or whatever. Even I went on YouTube and I typed in shadow banning, and even you can even be banned on Instagram too. I guess any social media platform you can be banned on, no doubt about it. But you know what really bothers me, folks? If I'm spamming, like, let's say, but everybody does it on Twitter, on my Twitter group. You'll see people in there will post stuff up there and it'll say, selling this blah, blah, blah on eBay, selling this on Mercari, selling this on Amazon. I receive the tweets, but when I give out the tweets, I don't get them. I don't get any response back. Now, the way I understand it, if I understood correctly, I could be wrong. If there's somebody out there that could help me with it, please enlighten me with this here. From what I understand from, I think his name is Jack Dorsey or John Dorsey, whatever, the guy who founded Twitter, your post will be remained, I think when you post your tweet, it will be visible, but you won't get a response back. I believe that's how it is. Don't quote me on it. I'm going to bump out of the screen. I'm going to show you the comments I did this morning after finding out about this shadow banning. I know people say, where you been? You been on another planet, or would you stick your head in the sand? No, I don't, because I don't really get into shadow banning, but I'll share this with you. I was watching Nightly Business Report last night, and they were talking about ghost banning or something like that, ghost banning or something like that, where people apply for jobs and they don't show up. And they said it's going to be a very big thing now. People will go on job interviews, they'll shake the manager's hand and say, okay, we'll see you Monday or whatever day, and they don't show up. It's on a Nightly Business Report. You can check it out for yourself, NBR. I think they call it ghost banning or ghost something with ghost banning, I think it is, something like that. Ghost shadowing, something like that. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, I can't believe it. And they said it's like a growing trend. According to what these people are saying, they interviewed a few people on, NBR, Nightly Business Report. And, people, they go all through the trouble, wear a shirt and tie, go there in the interview, and, you're lucky to get a job. And then when you're supposed to report to work, you don't show up? No calls, nothing? Come on. Me, if I had an opportunity like that where I went on an interview and a guy said, I'll see you Monday morning, I'd be there bright and early first thing Monday morning. Be there a half hour early. All ready to work. But today, according to what that is, people, they apply for jobs and they don't show up. I never heard of it before. This is something new. That's why I said the same thing with shadow banning. I never really took interest. I mean, I heard it peppered out there once in a while, but who really cares about shadow banning? But anyway, I'm going to bump out of here, and I'm going to go to the screen here. Now, my Twitter screen's got a lot of stuff up here, folks. I have to put my glasses on because the print is small. Let's start off with Twitter. Okay? This is my Twitter account. Those who want to follow me, and this ain't a segue to follow me, believe me, whether you follow me or not, it's okay. I'm not here to, increase, my Twitter following. It doesn't matter. You probably can't respond to me back anyway. But anyway, look at the tweets. These came out today. All right, we'll start with the very first one. This is an old tweet. Okay? Here's the one I did today. Hi all. I have a question. I've been hearing a lot about shadow banning on, and the way I understand it is that if someone puts out a tweet, people can't respond to it. Can someone do me a favor? Reply to this tweet. I have not been getting a response on my tweets. So with that, a little time goes by. I don't get anything. So I go, oh, I had no response on my last tweet. I guess it's true. Then I wrote, if I don't respond to you, I guess it's shadow banning. Sorry. And then I said, is anybody out there seeing my tweets? Thanks, Twitter, for not displaying my tweets. Okay? These what, 4 or 5 of them were done this morning. Okay? I got no response back. Now people say, well, maybe you're not that popular. Look, I don't care if we're not popular or not. Out of 1,376 followers, somebody could have had the common courtesy and say, hey, Rich, I see your tweet. I didn't get anything. I didn't get no response. None. Okay? No responses. Okay? From this beautiful Twitter account. All right? That's what's going on with that. Now, let's go to Facebook. This is from me on my eBay Top Rated Sellers group on Facebook. RJ Pacini shared a link August 2nd at 8:29 a.m. Pinterest, right? It's also Pinterest. Right? Reseller news. This is for me. From me. Watch what happens if I click like. Action blocked. You are temporarily restricted from liking posts, pages, and comments, and from reviewing pages. This is because there's been some unusual activity in your account. You will be limited until August 14th at 6:20 a.m. If you think you're seeing this ad by mistake, please let us know. You know what I wrote back to them? I did. I said, Facebook stinks. That's what I told them. I said, your platform stinks. You're blocking me for no reason at all. What I did wrong, I don't know. You don't even have the common courtesy. It's like the fifth or sixth time I messaged them. They don't even have the common courtesy to get back to me and say, well, this is why you're blocked. Okay? What is wrong with liking my own Facebook thing? My own, I put this posting up. This is from me. I can't even like my own or share. I think if I try, let's see if I try sharing this here. Let me see. Maybe I could share. Let's see. All right, share. All right, let's just share, supposedly. Let's see. Okay, so it's saying that, but it doesn't really say that. Let's see if I comment. So comment lets you do it, but I can't like. Okay? But this is not only this one here. It's been going on for quite some time. Do I sound upset? Yes, I do sound upset. Because I don't know why I'm being banned or blocked on YouTube. I mean, on what do you call this? On the Facebook. I'm not looking at anything. And let me tell you something. On this business Facebook, for those who do sign up for the eBay Top Rate Sales Group, I'm not going to lie to you. Other members post other things that, yes, deal with, in some cases, religion, politics, okay, news, be it CNN, be it Fox News or whatever. And, you know, if I want to click on that and follow it or like it or whatever, what is the big deal? What harm am I causing? I'm not acknowledging anything. I'm not responding to anything. I'm not leaving any comments on it. I just would like to know when something comes up, can I watch it? I want to see it. I want to check it out. Okay? So, you know, if that's their reason for blocking me or with certain things, that is the most stupid, ludicrous thing they could ever want to do. Okay? And for those who don't know what shadow banning is, Wikipedia puts it this way. Shadow banning, also called stealth banning, ghost banning, or comment ghosting, is an act of blocking a user or their content from an online community such that it will be readily apparent to the user that they have been banned. By making user contributions invisible or less prominent to other members of service, the hope may be that in the absence of reactions to their comments, the problematic or otherwise out of favor user will become bored or frustrated and leave the site. Okay? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I think it's bias. And for people who don't know what the word bias means, again, Wikipedia puts it right here. Bias is a disproportionate weight in favor or against one thing, person, or group compared with another, usually in a way considered to be unfair. Bias can be learned implicitly with cultural context. People may develop a bias towards or against an individual or ethnic group, sexual or gender identity, a nation, religion, social class, a political party, theoretical paradigms and ideologies with academic domains or species. Bias means one-sided, lacking neutral viewpoint, or not having an open mind. Bias can come in many forms and is related to prejudice and intuition. Okay? This is what's going on, folks. Now, you might say, well, how do you know that Facebook has something to do, with banning because of your beliefs? Why do I say that? Why do I say that Twitter? How come nobody has gotten back to me? How come nobody? I'm going to refresh the screen. Let's see what happens. Maybe somebody did. Let's see. Let's see. Nope. I don't see anything here. Do you see any new tweets? Nope. I'm looking here. Look at my channel. This channel talks about different topics pertaining to e-commerce and online selling. What in God's name is wrong with that? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it, folks? Okay? Another thing I found disturbing, for those who don't know, this is downdetected.com. I think I mentioned it in my other videos. You could click on any one of these and find out what the status is with a company. Is it down? Are they having problems with their website, log-on issues? They have a whole array of companies here that you could check in. You click it on, you could find out. Okay? Look at this. The whole thing. I'm not going to go through the whole list. You could find out for yourself. Just go to downdetected.com. Very good. I left 2 posts on this. One with Facebook and one with Twitter stating the same things. And I asked in both of those sites, has anybody experienced shadow banning with Facebook or Twitter? I had not yet nobody has not yet got back to me. Okay? This is what I find disturbing. Again, I know people think out there like, well, this guy likes to bash and complain about eBay. Look, I'm not bashing and complaining about them, but I will bring things into light when I come across them. This is what I find kind of disturbing. Now, you can check this out for yourself. Just go to downdetected.com, click on eBay one, okay, and you can read it for yourself. Here's the reports. Most reported problems: website 75%, login 16%, checkout 8%. Okay, and I know you're saying, oh, it's May 30th status. I know. I understand that. People say that's old news. But there is a but. If you look at the times, it was put up there 18 hours ago, 19 hours ago, 21 hours ago. Okay, these are things recently put up. Okay? These are what people are writing. My sales have been very slow, except for yesterday with 50% coupon. I've been down 60%. I am the only one with slow sales. No, am I the well, I'm the only one with the slow sales. Okay, question mark. No, you're not alone. Oh, no, you're not. Join the club. Here's a person that wrote one over here, and adding up my Macari sales already. August blowing it away with great July date. Thank you so much, Macari. It's paying the bills after only 4 months. Wow. As eBay fails, so many of us, I recommend just try selling your inventory down on eBay before your fee increases. Payment system and new ways to Devin to destroy all the sellers. It's coming. I read a lot of newsletters and I see the warnings. Not a good future for eBay. As long as this guy is there, how can a person be proud of hurting others for his own gain? Sounds almost biblical. Ha ha. Think about it. You will reap what you sow. Here's another one. This was kind of disturbing. Here's another one for you. eBay abuses their people who pay their wages. I quit working on eBay after sitting in a long executive meetings where the management basically plotted ways to farm more and more money from sellers with actual knowledge, without any actual knowledge or research to show why they were doing it. They would create a market research which would release to the public, and yet it was completely false and made up only to support these hypotheses, which normally included making it more and more difficult for the account holders, quote unquote sellers, to actually sell. Many of us often were left perplexed by what they were doing what they were trying to do. None of it made sense. Destroy the account holders with ridiculous policies, charge them for more doing so. It literally gobsmacked me. That, along with the fraud and the last straw for me, they used to be a good and fun business. Since the last 5 years, the new CEOs have never sold on eBay, have single-handedly destroyed it. I fear that it was intentional to basically short stock. Who knows? So sad. Okay? You read this here. I'm not reading all this here because I'm going to get tongue-tied talking about this stuff here. You want to read the rest of read the comments, folks. You want to really get enlightened. You want to see what other sellers are talking about. Go down and read the comments. Read these comments and you'll get a good idea of what I'm talking about. Okay? You'll get an idea what I'm talking about. Read them. See, when you want to load more comments, you load them up. This was 4 days ago, 3 days ago. Okay, 4 days ago. You might say that's old news. Old news could be good news sometimes. Okay, and if you want to read more, you just hit load the comments and you will read more. You could read, there's what, 2,600 or 2,700 of them? Yeah, 2,755 comments. Okay? You know, enough of nothing, folks. I'm going to bump out of this here. You know, a lot of people probably think, you know, I go on eBay, or I go on YouTube to make these videos to, you know, degrade the company. I'm not here to hurt eBay or, you know, make them look like the bad guys. But you know something? They gotta come to reality. They gotta start listening to the sellers. I was watching on YouTube. Another seller went to eBay Open 2018, and this guy I listened to. Well, he appeared on eBay Radio a couple times. He was at eBay Open too. I'm not gonna mention names. I don't want to start mentioning names. The loophole was when you sell an item, when you make a description. Okay, when you describe something, your eBay description, and you described it right to the T. You're very detail oriented. You did it. You know you didn't leave anything. All your I's dotted, your T's crossed. You did everything right to the book. This seller sells on eBay for a number of years, quite some time. Stated the thing he didn't like with eBay, with this loophole, even being very definitive and descriptive in his listing, sent out the item to the buyer got it, changed their mind, said, this is the wrong item I ordered, I'd like to send it back, there's nothing wrong, I'd like to send it back. The seller says, okay, fine, I'll take it back. What the seller didn't like was the fact that the buyer, to avoid paying shipping and handling, quote unquote, puts not as described. Item not as described. You put that little word in there, that little caption there. You, as a seller, are at liberty to pay for the return shipping. Now, you can fight it. That's what this eBay seller said. He called up the eBay concierge, whatever, I call them teammates. He has another name for them. He explained the situation. eBay will read your emails, your corresponding emails back and forth with the buyer. The buyer was at fault because they ordered it. The seller did nothing wrong. It was as described. eBay made restitution and paid him the shipping charges. The problem is how the sellers are getting screwed over, especially with this 30-day listing thing with free ship and free returns. One guy was on this on eBay Radio, goes, oh, if they have 60 days, I'd do it. Then another guy said, if they had a year, I'd give a year. Right, a year. 30 days, 60 days, a whole year. Why not just say unlimited time? You could return it in 20 years from now. Give me a break. Yeah, I heard the guy in eBay Radio goes, oh, if they had it, he goes 30 days, because I would take it 60, 90 days, or what he said. Then he goes, I would even take up to a year. I don't know if he was joking around or not. Why go that route? Just say items returned forever. You know, whatever. You know, I have to honestly say, you know, the reason I brought that down detector thing up is when I read things like that, it hurts. It disturbs me. It disturbs me to no end because I, like everybody else out there, and eBay world. We're all trying to make a living. Today is Friday, August 10th, 2018. 2 sales this week. 2. Not 200. Not 22. 2. 2. They don't even equate up to $100. And how pathetic that is to tell a person, I made $100 this week. Wow, let's close up shop. I already said it once before, folks. If you can't make at least $100 a day, I'm talking about a day, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. I'm sorry. Like I said, for people who follow me, whether if they want to think I'm a pessimist, fine. You can think I'm a pessimist. Like I said, I'm more of an optimist. And I'm not contradicting myself. I mean, there is going to be a time and place if the sales keep going the way they do, next to nothing. I am going back to a 9-to-5 job. I can't make enough money to stay home and do this full time. I can't. Can't do it. Can't afford it. Money, there's more money going out than coming in. Plain and simple. There's no any way to toss it around. It's plain and simple, folks. And I know yesterday when I did my video, I mentioned about full-time, people doing this full-time. And I said in the video, I don't want to get into it, but I'm going to share with you why I feel the way I do. In regards to people claiming they're doing eBay full-time. Yes, people do eBay full-time, including me. But there are a couple of couples out there that are doing eBay full-time. A couple I know of. There's probably a lot more. I'm not going to do demographics and I'm not going to do statistics on how many people actually sell on eBay full-time, make a living off it. But I also know a couple of couples who their spouse works. So if you have a spouse that works and is making enough money to carry all the bills, be it a mortgage, a car payment, credit cards, food on a table, whatever, more power to you. Kudos to you. I wish you all the best. But what bothers me, what irks me, is when a person says, I'm doing this full time. Folks, I don't know how to put it any other way, but I'm going to be honest and put it out there. This is not a full-time salary. I'm not lying to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's not a full-time salary. I'm sorry. And if people do have savings, and I'm not trying to sound like I contradict myself, but again, I have to keep expressing myself and stressing this to people. If you have to tap into your reserve account, or let's say you set a business account up just strictly for eBay, and you see that account depleting month after month, folks, I don't like to sound like doom and gloom. Like I told you once before, I don't sugarcoat anything. I tell it just like it is. And I'm sorry to say this, but you might want to take out that old resume, clean it up, update it, and get ready to jump back into the workforce, because let me tell you something. What I made last year, God, so I'm not going to tell you what I made last year. I can't even tell you what I made last year. It's too depressing. You know, when you have to start tapping into your reserves, folks, and you know, you're thinking, I had 300 and something listings up. 306, whatever. I think I told you yesterday in the video, I took off 206. I think I got 100 now, 101. I think I had a couple of them there. I got a big bill at the end of the month coming here for eBay. Do you know? Do you know this here? I want to share it with you. Do you know the sales that I made? These 2 sales this week I made are not going to even cover the bill. Isn't that sad? Not going to even cover the bill. It's pretty pathetic. Sad. That's why I tell people, whatever you do, don't quit your day job. Please don't quit your day job. I know people may, have a thing like you say in your other video, you're talking so positive and this, I understand. Well, yeah, there's pros and cons to everything. There is. There's pros and cons to everything. But if I was to come out here and not tell you the truth about my situation, how am I being beneficial or helping you? By me lying to you, because that's what I'd be doing. I'd be lying to you. I'd be telling you, I'd be trying to sell you a dream. Dream that may never happen. I'm not saying I'm going to quit. Like I said yesterday in my video, I'm not going to quit eBay or e-commerce business, period. I'm not going to quit it, just like I'm not going to give up on YouTube channel. But at the same time, you got to be, you got to have a reality check, folks. You got to have a reality check. You can't just sit there and, expect to go in this here with, blazing guns and saying, that's it, I'm doing it, I'm doing it. I don't know what to tell you guys out there anymore. I'm going to help and inspire and share as best I can. Now, a lot of people may watch this video and say, well, I think, Rich, out of all your videos, this is probably not the most inspiring one to talk about, but I have to get it out there, folks. I have to get it out there. People need to know what's going on. They do. People need to know what's going on. Why sugarcoat anything? Why should I sit here and tell you something that ain't true? I'm only hurting myself. I'm not making it's not profiting or gaining me for anything by telling you lies. Am I trying to discourage you from going to eBay? No, not at all. The only thing I say, if you're going to venture into it, don't quit your day job. Do it on a part-time basis or a hobby basis. And, work it that way. Because I'll be honest with you, folks, I'm speaking for myself. I don't know what the future holds for eBay. I'm talking about the company itself. With all the things they're doing, don't be surprised they get bought out by another company. Don't be surprised. I'm not saying for sure, but would you be surprised if Amazon was to buy them? I wouldn't. I wouldn't sit there saying, "Oh wow, I can't believe it. Amazon's buying eBay." I wouldn't be surprised. What's to be surprised about? Because you can see the handwriting on the wall, basically. I don't know. I don't know what other YouTube channels people follow out there. And I don't know what they're saying. I'm not pointing at any YouTube creators. I'm not putting anybody's channels down. I'm not putting any eBay sellers down. All I'm saying is I'm basing it on my own situation. And I am sure that if I am experiencing this, there are many, many other people out there experiencing the same situation. Okay? Take it for what it's worth, folks. The reason why I brought up the other thing off the topic with eBay, the reason why I took up I brought up the shadow banning, because I personally think that Twitter and Facebook are blocking me or banning me on those 2 platforms. I don't know if YouTube is. I don't think so, because I am getting comments. Because of maybe the individuals I follow I don't follow radical people. My Twitter group, I follow people that sell on eBay, Etsy, McCarry, Amazon. They do have news, things where you can follow the news. Now, if I'm following a newscast, a news broadcasting company, and Twitter doesn't like it because they may feel it's impartial to certain things, maybe it doesn't give the straight facts. I don't know. But is that a reason to block me or ban me? How am I supposed to be proactive with YouTube if I'm trying to tweet out a sale I'm having on YouTube on my eBay thing, or I want to share an eBay story? How is it going to help me? What am I there for? Am I there just to subscribe to other people to build their subscription base up? I mean, come on, folks. And you know what? If anybody else experiences, can you please let me know? Because I really am curious to know. And in regards to Facebook, those people over there are very rude. And so is Twitter. I messaged Twitter too. I contacted Twitter. Never got back to me. Never got back to me. Not even to say, well, like Twitter could have said something, well, give me a reason. Did I go on, am I following somebody that's a radical, or majority of the people I'm following are people that sell on YouTube. eBay, Amazon, McCarry, Etsy. So I don't know. Is it because I follow certain individuals? Are those individuals, are they not good people? The news broadcasting company, is that bad? Is that bad in Twitter's eyes? Does Twitter not like that specific broadcasting news company? Is that why? Do I respond to it? Do you see me responding to these people? I'm not following anybody that's shady or incites hatred or bigotry or any of that stuff. I don't believe in that stuff. I do not stand for it. I am not for it. And I don't condone it. So you will never see me on any of these selling platforms, be it YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. You will never hear me inciting or condoning that type of behavior. I don't get involved with that stuff. Now, on Facebook, we have other people, other group members. Group members on my Facebook group, the eBay Top Rate Sellers group. They do put religious things on there. They may post something from a news for a broadcasting company. What am I supposed to do? Throw them off? These are Facebook group members. They want to be, they're Top Rate Seller group members. They want to join it. Am I supposed to throw them off? Create hatred? Oh, that guy, what are they going to say then? Oh, that guy, they're going to start pointing fingers at me, thinking I'm some kind of person who doesn't, care to share or get involved with the things they may like. I don't, like I said, and this is the truth, I don't get involved with that stuff. Okay? If a person wants to post something on a religious thing on my on my personal Facebook group or the business one, I'm not going to take them off. I'm not going to block them or remove them or delete their account. I'm not going to do it. And if I do see stupid things posted, profanity, or if there is anything that does have the slightest doubt of inciting any type of problems, racism or any of that, they will be removed, deleted, gone. I am not going to tolerate that on the group, especially as a group administrator on both platforms. On my personal Facebook group and the business one. That is not going to be tolerated. I'm not going to tolerate that stuff. I don't want it on my Facebook or YouTube or my Twitter group. That's not what it's all about. It's not going to happen, folks. I welcome everybody to follow me on Twitter. I got the links down below. You're more than welcome to join my Facebook group. I think I even put my personal one there if you want to join that as well. I don't care. With Instagram, Pinterest, whatever. But I don't condone that type of behavior on there. Just like I don't like cursing. I don't like profanity. If I have to describe the F-bomb, I will say the F-bomb. I will not curse it out and say bleep. You know, I don't do that stuff. That's not going to happen on this channel. It's not going to happen on here. As long as I'm sitting behind this webcam and I'm making a public broadcast out there to the YouTube world and the YouTube community and all my followers, that is the way it's going to be. A clean content channel where I don't discuss religion, politics, or profanity, or crazy talk. It's not going to happen on this channel, folks. So if any social media platform is following me, you could take it to the bank. Okay? You could take it to the bank. Now, I know there are a lot of people out there, they believe in freedom of speech and all that other stuff. If you want to talk freedom of speech stuff, or there's something on your mind, be it political or whatever, religious thing, whatever, there are other groups to go to. You could sign up on YouTube. You could join the other groups. You know, that's fine. Okay? You can follow them. I follow news groups on YouTube. I'm following, but I don't comment on them. I don't comment on them. If you see me comment on them, then that's a different story. But I don't comment on them. Okay? So, you know, I just wanted to bring this to your attention, guys out there. I'm sorry for like going on, ranting on with this, but I really find it kind of disturbing where I'm trying to use those platforms to, you know, spark a little business and I can't get that to work. I don't know what's going on eBay. Very slow. 2 sales. Today's Friday. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just thinking about the end of this month. The end of this month, there probably won't be enough to cover that bill. I got to tap into my resources, my monthly bill. I'm laughing, but I'm laughing in the outside, but I'm hurting in the inside. It's pretty sad, and that's why I'm telling you people out there who do want to get involved with this business, proceed with caution. But all kidding aside, I'm not telling you this stuff here to, like I said again, to be a pessimist. But at the same time, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to sell you a dream. I don't have a plan to sell you a book on how to sell on eBay. It's all based on common sense, folks. Plain and simple. It's all based on common sense. Doesn't take rocket scientists to sell on this here. I can tell you right now what I've been selling you a book of how to sell on eBay. I can tell you right now. Okay? That's how simple it is. The people who conjure up all these things, webinars, books, Kindle things, whatever they got, you're going to learn it your own way. Back to basics. You want to learn about selling? Go on YouTube. Go to Google. Type in Google how to sell on eBay. Get all the free information you want. You know? But just you know, proceed with caution. I'm going to end this video. Today is August 10th, 2018. My name is Rich Bassini. Thank you for stopping by and hearing me out. I'm sorry if this video went on a little longer than expected, but I just want to share it with you. I had these things in my mind, and if you guys have any comments, please leave them. Tell me what you think. Um, I'm just curious to hear what you have to say. And I also want to give a shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you for the comments. I have been responding to your comments. And the information you post in the comments section on my videos is greatly appreciated. I can't express it more than enough. It is greatly appreciated. And I even thank you for sharing with me. And us, the YouTube community and the followers of this group, YouTube channel, is greatly appreciated. Wishing you all the best. And I hope you have good sales this week. Well, anyway, thanks again for checking out the video. I wish you all the best. This is Rich Bassini signing off. Have a great day, great weekend. Until next time. Bye-bye.